Hello, I'm Ralph Allwood. Amongst several choirs that I am privileged to direct, I run the choir here at this wonderful chapel, this wonderful Wren Chapel in Greenwich. Trinity College of Music moved here in the early 2000s and took over as what is now Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance. They also Trinity started as a church music college, and when they came here from Mandeville Place in London, came to Greenwich, they saw this magnificent chapel and realized that we could have a conservatoire chapel choir. We are now the only conservatoire in the world with a chapel choir. It also has the longest name of a choir in the world. Old Royal Naval College, Trinity Laban Chapel Choir, 8 words. And we have services on a Sunday morning and evensong on a Monday evening. And all are welcome. Get the boat here, come to Cutty Sark or Greenwich, and you'll very soon see these glorious buildings. I'm going to explain during this session about the singing of psalms and show us preparing psalms. This is a part of the choir that we have here on Sundays and Mondays. And I'm going to explain about psalms, and you'll see me rehearsing bits of psalms and 3 lovely anthems also. The psalms go right the way back to the temple, to the time of the temple, at least some of them 3,000 years, some of them less than that. And we know that, of course, that they were sung there. They were sung there by men and women. It wasn't just men in the temple, everybody did, and there were loads of instruments, as we will see when we do Psalm 150, which describes the various instruments that we used. But tantalizing, the Romans destroyed the tunes, all trace of the tunes, when the temple was sacked. So we haven't got them. However, there's been some scholarship recently which has found that at least Tonus Peregrinus, and probably lots of other ones, was used in the temple. David presided over the Psalms, and they're the Psalms of David, and it's rather nice to connect them to a king like that. We think, therefore, because it was translated Psalms of David, that he must have written them. It's highly unlikely that that is the case. They probably were dedicated to him, they were for him, they were done by people that he asked to do it. He presided, nowadays it would be he was chair of the committee that decided on the person who was going to decide who was to write the Psalms, sort of thing. Anyway, it was like that. But they were ultimately David's responsibility. I hope you enjoy our review of anthems and psalms.